Welcome back to Between Two Fenders with Top Hat Plus. My co-host Stanley, the strong silent type, as always. He has become a pretty integral part of these videos and good support system. Today I want to talk a little bit about dealership misconduct and suing people. I'm not talking content creators with huge followings and tons of cars and spending tons of money. I'm talking dealership suing people who have been mistreated. You go into a dealership, you have a warranty, your car's under warranty, you know your car's under warranty, you show back up to pick it up later, they've given you a rental for the day, they won't give you your keys because they want $3,000. Your rental's now returned, you no longer have a rental so you can't leave, everything else is closed, it's after work. What do? You share it, you're upset, you're being mistreated, you're being talked to like you're incompetent, you are being asked for a large amount of money that you might not have to even wait to get reimbursed by the dealership or Ford later or GM or anybody. So what do? You go home, you share it with your 100 followers, you're upset, you've been mistreated, you talk to your family. And that video does very well. That video gets 1 million views. That video, I've had it as well. I've made dealership misconduct videos. And just seeing employees throwing people's keys to their $100,000 Escalades and just being super disrespectful. People being being told that they need oil changes after 800 kilometers on a vehicle with 25,000 kilometers on it. You tell me how that makes sense, but a lot of times females don't know. So the dealership calls, you need to come in. Well, I was just in and got an oil change, but you need another one. Okay, they go in, they spend $100, they get another oil change that they didn't need. There is so much of this going on. The car industry seems to live in the absolute stone ages. It's pretty asinine to me that they think it's okay to do this, and their business model seems to have nothing to do with customer service when that is their only job. They are not building the cars. They receive the cars on a truck, they PDI them, they deliver it, and then they have a completely separate service department that services it. And I just find it criminal how people get treated. You go in to test drive a car, you'll be there 3-4 hours. You go in and you get treated like they don't want to sell you a car. You are not worth their time, and it is just not of their interest to help you. When I was selling cars, I tried to make it the polar opposite. I followed the process of the vehicles, going through their PDIs, going through the wash, going through everything. I would inspect the vehicles before I would deliver it, make sure the floor mats are in, make sure the owner's manuals are all in the glove box, make sure all the plastic garbage is removed, and every single one I delivered was done wrong. So it was my responsibility, because I told this client that I would have it ready to go for them, that when they showed up, it was there and it was ready to go. I have a video. It got like 70,000 views of me doing a delivery at the dealership, and it was Christmas time, and the guy was trading in his dad's truck who had passed away. This meant a lot to him, and I wanted his next truck to mean a lot to him. I wanted him to feel like he traded his truck into somebody who cared, and I delivered him a truck with as much love and appreciation for his business as I could give him. So I made sure everything was good, the truck was ready to go, he didn't show up late at night and then have to wait a couple hours while things everything was good. And that truck got lost because employees didn't come in to do the PDI, the wash guy didn't come in, so I went and started washing it. It didn't matter. My job was to make sure that client was happy, because that client has friends and family that could potentially buy another vehicle. So it was very important to me that everything was done above and beyond. Referrals are huge in the car industry. So people are getting bad experiences everywhere. They're sharing it, they're blowing up, and now the dealerships have decided, rather than try and make amends, reach out, hey, I'm so sorry this happened, how can we make it right? We're so sorry, here's a free oil change, like nothing. They're suing. They are getting fed up, they're taking legal action against nobodies. These are just random people with cell phones that are also TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, own an account. It's free to make, so everybody pretty well has one at this point. I think YouTube has 2 billion daily active users or something, so like the globe is on YouTube every day. And they are perpetuating the problem. They are showing that not only did they do really bad, and it looked really bad, but they're now going to keep doing bad. They're not going to take responsibility. They are a big multi-million-dollar company, but it's not their responsibility. that they dropped the ball and mistreated you and you shared it and it went viral. They can't undo the damage. I understand companies are getting swarmed with bad reviews and bad this and bad that. As far as I'm concerned, it's just karma catching up to them. If that happened to that one person and that one video went viral, how many people has it happened to over the last 40 years, before social media, before all this? And your bad business practices, your poor customer service practices are now catching up to you. And it's not a slow incremental that you can get behind and curve. You're getting hit with a tsunami of bad. That's karma. Karma comes when karma comes, good or bad. I'm waiting for my good. They're waiting for their bad. So it's just one of those things where I'm not understanding why dealerships feel entitled to take legal action against somebody for their mistakes. Why dealerships are so entitled. Why they can do no wrong even when they are horrible. I had a customer a long time ago, bought a Subaru, bought 5 Subarus, same dealership, same salesman, doing the same driving, towing the same trailer, doing everything the same. The trailer loaded was less than 60% of the vehicle's tow capacity, blew the transmission, took it back. They refused warranty because he towed with it, even though they sold it as a tow vehicle, and he had paid them to put the hitch and wiring in it. Then charged him like $3,500 to put a new bumper on, paint it, match it back to the car, because they had to modify the bumper to the hitch. They couldn't resell the vehicle because it had a hitch, because it had voided the warranty. It was a whole slew that cost him a whole bunch of money. He then switched over and bought a Ford because they are better tow vehicles than Subarus. I just don't like Subarus in general, but they are better tow vehicles, and he was way happier. The vehicle performed flawlessly. So, point in case, just don't buy Subarus. They don't stand behind the product, and they don't really care. But that's here nor there. They are losing customers. They are losing decades-long customers because they are doing and selling you something specifically, and then when it goes wrong, it's like, well, this isn't really our fault. But it is. You sold it. This is what you promised a client, and you under-delivered. Make it right. Doesn't seem like rocket science. Customer service is not rocket science. I had a battery go bad. This specific battery go bad. Milwaukee drill. This is a like $175 12 volt 6 amp hour battery, out of warranty. It went bad. It wouldn't charge. It was flash blinking back and forth on the charger. I take it back to Milwaukee. They send it in. Brand new battery comes back. No questions asked. They want me to be on every job site telling everybody that they helped me. They did good by me and that I am buying their product. Cars, boats, motorcycles, tools, everything. Everything should be the same. Customer service will make or break you every time. But that's just my opinion. I'd love to know yours. Leave your comments below. I'm going to wrap it up there. Till next time, drive safe, take care, and behave. As always. You got anything to add, Stanley? I appreciate your support. Take care.